Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Excel Free. Today I'll be sharing with you all how to create line chart effectively. However, before we get into line charts, let's try and understand why chart is a powerful tool. Why is it preferred over a simple representation of data? So a chart is a tool that can effectively communicate your data graphically. It allows your audience to see meaning behind the numbers, as showing comparisons and trends with the help of charts is much easier to look at and make meaning out of it. And line chart in particular is used wherever you have a continuous data or a continuous series of data that can show you a trend or a pattern over a period of time. That's where your line chart really comes in handy. Specifically, when there are smaller changes that exist over a period of time, line graphs are better to use as compared to a bar chart or to a column chart. So, the basic instinct of a line chart would be to use it wherever you want to compare changes over a period of time, or for more than one group of data wherein you want to draw some correlation out of it. So let's first look at our data set 1, which talks about sales for a particular product from the year 2005 to year 2015. So we have a 10-year data available with us for the sales figure, and let's try and look at how will this depiction come across when we put it across in an Excel line chart. So all I need to do is I need to select my data and I need to click on the Insert tab. When I do that, I have a charts column over here which is talking about the different types of charts that are available in Excel. Now, either I can choose the line chart directly from here, or I can click on recommended charts. What will recommended charts do? It will recommend to me that for my data set, which is going to be the best chart representation. So let me first go ahead and click on recommended charts, and let me see what are the different options that are coming through. As I can see, the top one is a line chart. So let me go ahead and pick this and click OK. When I do that, I get to see my line chart over here. This is showing me a trend from 2005 till 2015 about the sales in millions. All I can see is a curved line, and what I can easily make out is that in 2005 the kind of sales that was able to achieve, we've nowhere near that. There has been a continuous decrease henceforth. So I understand that what is my trend line easily by looking at this data visual that I have over here. Now, how do I make this line chart even more neater and cleaner from a visual perspective? The first thing that I normally prefer to do with most of the charts that I create for a much neater look is I get rid of the grid lines. For that, I just need to click on the grid line and click on the delete button. Now, what I'm getting to see over here is a much neater look. Now, do I want to see data points over here, the data labels over here? Let me go ahead and click on the plus sign and click on data labels. When I do that, I'll be able to see the data labels in a continuous fashion. And when I already have my data labels, what I can do is I can also get rid of my vertical axis if required. Now, do I want to change my chart title? In this case, it makes perfect sense like this. So I may not want to really change it. So this is how my representation of chart would come like, and it's much easier to understand this chart as compared to this particular table mentioned over here. Just by looking at this table, it's difficult to say that there has been a decline in sales. One will have to literally, put their eyes, look for in a very detailed fashion. However, when you look at the chart, it's right there in front of you. The decline is right there and you can make out meaning out of it. Now let's look at when we have multiple data points and we want to do some kind of comparison among them. So here in my next data set for the next 10 years, I have my performance for 3 of the associates, John, Cassie and Peter. The performance over here is in terms of the units sold by each one of them for each of the years. I would like to see who has been able to sell most of the units, how has their performance been over the years, in order to do a comparative analysis. Again, all I need to do is select my data, and this time instead of using a recommended chart, let me go ahead and add a line chart directly. I'm going over here and I'm picking up a line chart. Okay, so we have the chart over here. However, there are minute changes that I'll need to make to the representation over here. As you can see in the legend over here, the year is also appearing as a line. Now obviously this is going to be a straight line because this is a continuous progression that we're showing over the years. So all I would like to see in my legend is my 3 associates and not the year over here. Rather, year should be in my horizontal axis. Let's go ahead and make those changes. I will have my chart selected. Click on Select Data from the Design tab. Here I can see in my legend entries, year is depicting as one of the line items. Let me select it and click on the Remove button. Now let me come towards the horizontal axis labels. I'll click on the Edit. It is asking me to select the label range. Now my range is the years, which is starting from B18 onwards and going until B28. I'll click on OK and another OK. Now I can see a straightaway comparison between 3 of my associates, and I can clearly say over here that Peter's performance has been the lowest. The units sold by Peter has been on the lowest side, and on the other side Cassie has been performing overall quite well out of the 3 associates. Now this representation in terms of a chart was quite easy to understand as compared to a data table. Now here my chart title is coming out to be blank. Let me go ahead and add a chart title over here. All I've done is click over here and add whatever I want to write. So I am writing over here is associate performance. I don't want to see data labels in this case because it may get too cluttered, but I will definitely get rid of the grid lines in this case. Will I want to look at another design for my chart? Yes, I would like to do that. So when I click on the Design tab, there are multiple designs available through Excel. You can pick and choose the one that best reflects your data, best reflects the design that you're trying to create, which may make most sense out of it. So I would rather go with this data set design so that it perfectly depicts what I am wanting to showcase. So this was all about line charts. I'm sure watching this video would have helped you in understanding that line chart creation is not really a big deal. It is just gonna take couple of your minutes, maybe a minute or 2. However, the overall impact that it will have on your representation, that's gonna be a huge difference. All you need to do is go back and practice this. Look at the basic data sets that are available with you from the kind of work that you do and try and apply it. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And if you've liked my videos and you would like to see more such videos, please do hit on the subscribe button. Thank you.